So what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Once again, you know I appreciate having you here. I'm out on the little 250 rally. I'm out exploring the country lanes, just getting lost. I'm going to stick to these little lanes. Hopefully we'll find some dirt roads. I'm out exploring. I've got the day off, so why not just go out and have some fun? Now, ordinarily, getting stuck behind a car would really piss me off, but this bike's slow, so it doesn't really matter, as long as they keep up a reasonable speed. Although these are 60-mile-an-hour roads and we're doing 30 miles an hour, it kind of suits this bike just plodding around, so it's not the end of the world. If I was on the Africa Twin, I'd be itching to get past them. I'm slightly getting itchy, but I'm not completely like I've covered in a rash. That sounds wrong and disgusting. You're nasty, boy! And that's why I like having the standard exhaust. It doesn't scare horses. There are a lot of horses and weird joggers. You give me a funny look then. There are a lot of horses down these lanes, as you can tell by all the horse shit in the road. So if you've got a aftermarket exhaust that's a bit brappy, then it does tend to spook them a little bit. Though it's always fun to capture someone being thrown 50 feet in the air from a horse on your GoPro, guaranteed views. I would like to get sort of like some proper off-road gear, some proper armour, like chest, back, elbows, arms, knees, that sort of thing, and buy the jersey and jeans or trousers and boots and everything else to go with it. But all my money's tied up in America at the moment. I don't mean it's tied up in America, I mean it's tied up in my American trip, my road trip that's coming up at the end of August. So for the moment I've got to keep my normal gear on, my street gear. It's not the end of the world, it's pretty good gear, but I just feel a bit odd on this bike in road gear. I have got an adventure crash on, and this one's got a clear visor on, as I said, so if I do go off-road I don't have to put the visor up, so I can see all the little indentations and I didn't want to go into the gravel then at the side of the road because I knew it would slide. A little bit of a motorist Tourette's, because last time I did it I had to put the visor up and I got all the little leaves and branches straight in the face, not to mention all the bugs. So I've come prepared this time. I still don't have any skills when it comes to off-road, but at least my eyes should be protected. Right, let's turn you off until I get a bit closer to the destination that I'm aiming for. See you in a bit. This is Abingerhammer, or Abingerhammer. I like this little village. I don't know why, it really strikes a chord with me. I think it's so cool. And the way people hang out and have picnics, there's a little river there, and they have picnics by the river, and they've got a few pubs on that little tiny river. And the whole village seems to come out and have a little bit of fun in the summer. I quite like that community spirit. You don't get that in London so much. Gomshall, this place is cool as well. This is the next village on. Still got that river running down it. And still having that cool picnic vibe, if there's such a thing. Can you have a picnic vibe? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Well, it is now. So this little village here, I think it's called Sheer, and this is a lovely little village. I mean, look how old it is. This is proper Tudor stuff. Get over your own side, people. But alas, no dirt roads. Men in pink shirts, but no dirt roads. I mean, these houses are hundreds of years old, hundreds. Right, leaving Newlands Corner now, and this is a public byway on the right. It's downhill, don't really want to go downhill, but I'm gonna. Now we're on it. So yeah, just stick it in first and chill out and roll on the engine braking. It's very gravelly. Got to try and stay out the little ruts. And I've got to be careful of someone coming up the other way as well. It's chalk with gravel on top. Deep joy. So far it's nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's actually quite solid. I can imagine in the rain and the wet this is very slippery because it's chalk. Okay, so now we're getting a bit more all over the place. It's always worth thinking about which route you're going to take before you take it, because with my skill level you can't change your mind halfway through. I'm sure if you've got skills you can, but as we all know, I don't. Right, let's stick in this top rut. I'm much more accustomed to going uphill. I feel more confident. Going down, I don't really have a lot of confidence. That's probably because of the little time I've spent off-road. The more I do it, the more confidence I'll have, no doubt. Is that a byway? How are you supposed to know? How are you supposed to know? The only ones I'm willing to take are the ones that are signposted, because I don't want to get shot by a farmer. Never pleasant. Better buckshot in your booty. Right, I can't find any dirt roads apart from ones I've already ridden, so I'm going to do this one again. I did this the other day and it was okay. Well, it was manageable for me and my limited level of skill. I do like to explore new roads, so unfortunately we've done this one, but every little bit of practice is me getting slightly better. There's something rattling on the front of my bike and it's kind of annoying. Definitely need these bar risers. That definitely felt easier than when I did it the other day. Definitely need these bar risers on. Still indicating, not going anywhere. See what's rattling? It's annoying the f*** out of me. Knows. Right, let's just carry on. Oh, this is definitely more slippery. Nearly come a cropper in that one. I was not prepared for how slippery that was. I never knew you could have this much fun at such low speeds. Right, let's go back up that one and hopefully I don't fall off in the mud. but I haven't got too much experience when it's really slippery and muddy, so it's all a learning curve. And I'm enjoying it, but it's getting a bit dirty now, which is how it should be. Let's give it a stand up. This is good exercise. I was going to go to the gym this afternoon, but I don't have to now. A little bit muddier now. Let's go over this side. You know what, I'm going to lift that visor up because I can see more. Right, so let's plan this. Let's go left side. Ooh, that one hurt. Oh, nearly lost complete control, but I didn't. Just missed that huge hole then. Sit down for a bit. I'm knackered. see that one. Get a little bit tired now, starting to make a few mistakes. I was going to say rookie mistakes then, but they're just my mistakes because I am a rookie. Back on this muddy one. The reason I want to go down here again is I want to practice for when it gets really slippery. I really enjoyed that. Look at the state of me. Oh my god. This is why I need motocross stuff, because this is my everyday gear. This is what I go to work in. So kind of not the greatest for getting soaking wet. Luckily the boots are waterproof, but obviously the jeans aren't. But I enjoyed that immensely. Once again, sorry that I keep it quite raw and put a lot of footage in. They're longer than my normal videos, but I'm having such a blast riding off-road that I kind of want to remember it via YouTube, so I'm sticking them on and not cutting them as much. So let me know what you think. Are they too long? It doesn't really matter, because I'm probably not going to make them any shorter because I'm having such a giggle. But leave your comments in the comment section below. Hopefully I'm getting slightly better at this off-road malarkey. That is the second time I've been off-road. The video you saw before was yesterday, so this is the second day. I'm loving this. I'm loving exploring on dirt roads. It is so much fun. As Shade Tree Surgeon said the other day, it's amazing how much fun you can have with your clothes on, and I have to agree with him. I have got my clothes on, by the way, just in case you're wondering. I'm not naked. I don't ride around naked. Well, not often. If it's really hot, I might. It's about slowing down and having fun at a slower pace, and my god, this is fun. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. You know I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to do all those things that you need to do. I will see you on the next one. You know I love you all. Stay safe. Fish out.
Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong, so go ahead, get gone. Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong, so go ahead and get gone.